Morning, folks. Day shaver, classic samurai Shavette. You can kind of see here, yep, there's that spacer. Helps add for the stability of the scales. Pretty inexpensive. Got this one on Amazon. This is one of two that I started doing my Shavette shaving with. And it has a sharp pre-cut half blade. I got soap on my brush here. Vie Long horsehair. You see I've already got some of it whipped up here. My alum block. Complete with the rubber band. Witch hazel. Aftershave of the day. Brut. And for me, this is a Saturday morning shave. And off camera, I'll be using the Cremo Beard Balm. And that's the color. Kind of goes with the facial hair there. I'm going to go ahead and wet the face. Already used a hot towel this morning. Put a little bit of the bloom water on my face. Going to get started. You can kind of tell the soap is it's brown in color. And the title, The Drunken Goat, might kind of lead you to the idea of one of the ingredients in the soap. Goat's milk. And this lather is on the wet side. Kind of make it that way. There it is. Some say that horsehair is pokey, has a little bit of scritch to it. I have, what, a total of 4. I haven't really noticed it. They're pretty smooth for me. We'll start with the first pass. In other words, the bristles have been pretty soft. Might depend if whether or not you're face lathering or not. Usually for the film, when I'm making the video, I do get it good lathered up in a bowl. I didn't start out wet shaving with a bowl. Did face lathering. Just seemed natural to me to do it that way. So now I've been practicing with a bowl. I do have a few different kinds of bowls. No, none of one of them was actually made for shaving either. Yeah. No, I take that back. Yes, I do have one that was made for shaving. I've got, I don't know, about 5 or 6 bowls. All of them have, well, two of them don't have a smooth bottom. One that I got, actually has grooves in the bottom of it. It was made for shaving. The other one I have, not sure how to pronounce it. Serbachi? I think that's kind of like you say it, I'm not sure. I believe it's actually set up to, you can put nuts or something in the bottom of it, and you crush them up in it. My wife found it for me at a thrift store. Paid, I think, 99 cents for it or something like that. It was around $1. There's the first pass. It's a, the bowl itself, it's blue in color. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's got ribs all the way up and down in there. They're very fine. They're not wide, like maybe like a shaving bowl, how the grooves are kind of wide. Seem like those grooves might be about pencil width distance apart on a shaving bowl, where these are about like pencil lead grooves. Those grooves are not very deep. But as you can see, it works just fine. And for 99 cents, you can't hardly beat it. Matter of fact, all the bowls I have are thrift store finds. With the exception, I take that back, of one I got from my mom. It's an antique green bowl. Pass number 2. It is possible to wet shave on the inexpensive side of things if a person really wanted to. Brasso is good soap to be using, depending on where you buy it and how often you buy it. If you hunt long enough, you can usually find it online right around the $5 mark. For I think it's like a 150 milliliter container or something like that. Brasso's good soap. You can find the cream just as cheap. Brushes nowadays, you can get a synthetic brush for under $10. This was under $10. This one here, if you buy just the shaver alone, I think from the website it's under $10. I think it's like $7.89 or something like that. $8. You can get it on Amazon with about 100 half blades, pre-cut blades. I wanted to say like $12. You can get started using these pretty inexpensively. And yes, there's going to be a, when it comes to Shavettes, they vary on what it takes to find the right angle, the sweet spot. It took me a while with this one here because I also had a Parker SRB, and the Parker, it's a little heavier than this one. So with my whiskers when I was starting out, I had better luck with it starting out. But after I used the Parker for a little while, I picked up a few hints along the way what I need to be doing. So it's a bit of a learning curve to learn how to shave with a Shavette. But there is one thing though, when you start to get the hang of it, nothing better than that feeling when you know you got a good shave. Alright, try to go back though. For me, the Camisori style handle is a little bit more comfortable to use. Not that you can't use one of these the same way, it's just that the handle's longer, so you may have to actually move it out of the way because it does get in the way. A lot of the same principle still applies. Putting your fingers on the back end, on the tang back there. You're still doing the same thing with the Camisori style, it's just you don't have the scales going in between your fingers. It's just that the handle on a Camisori is shorter. To me it has a tendency not to get in the way near as much, less adjusting on the handle or the scales. But there is a huge price difference in between the Feather, Artist Club, SS, Professional. It's got a long name. This one here is a lot cheaper. You can still get a good shave with one of these, you just need to learn how to use it. It's got the replaceable blades. You can snap your double-edged safety razor blades, snap them in half. It'll take those and take the pre-cut half blades for you. It's a good shaver. Classic Samurai. I have the red scale one. I also have one that's I guess you might say off-white, kind of a cream color. I like the colors. I have a few hairs that have a tendency to grow way up here. So if you see me shaving way up there, yeah, that's the reason why. I got a few hairs that are way up there. I have to catch them every once in a while. And no, it's not like Pokemon. Alright. I'm going to get the report from the alum block. See how the shave went today. That's another thing too also about using a Shavette like the Classic Samurai, Dreadnought. You can change those blades out every time you shave. Not really a need to push it any further than you have to because those blades are inexpensive. Still get a little redness right there. Can't tell you why. I don't know why it keeps on doing that. Witch hazel. This one here has moisturizing properties in it. Every once in a while it seems like it just seems that way. Don't know for sure if that's actually the case. Maybe just the way the alum block feels. Sometimes it feels like it's drying out my face. Maybe just because of the tightness of my face. I don't know. To me it just helps using the witch hazel along with the alum block. My skin seems to improve quite a bit. There's quite a bit of a difference in how my skin feels. In other words, the post shave is nice. Brut. Brut's been a while for a while, about as long as I can remember. Back when I used to watch enough TV to be able to remember the ads from Brut. Some of my first deodorant was Brut. Alright, so today, my shaver of the day. Classic Samurai with a sharp half blade. I think they come from Switzerland. Mickey Lee Soapworks Drunken Goat, made with goat's milk. Alum block with a rubber band. Witch hazel. Brut aftershave. Still got plenty of soap in there. And guess I need to wipe it off. I got the soap all over it. Be a long horse hair. Hope everybody's going to have a good holiday weekend. This Labor Day weekend for me. Took a few days off, so I'll be making probably a couple more videos. And till next time, smooth shaves.